Keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Northern Cast, where we're getting ready for boys high school basketball with the Northern Cast Jaguars hosting the Cavalier Tornadoes. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com. Cavalier comes in with a 4-0 record, 3-0 in their region play in Class B. That's District 3 and Region 2. Northern Cast 2-1 on the year. They have yet to play a game in their Class A region. Both teams coming off victories on Monday night. Cavalier won at Drayton Valley Edinburgh 68-55, while Northern Cast defeated Langdon area Edmore Munich 65-50. And Langdon area Edmore Munich was ranked number 8 in the state of North Dakota in the brand new Class B poll that had come out late Monday afternoon. Northern Cast was the winner in the JV game, and I forgot to write down the score, but I can tell you that Northern Cast did win the JV game. We'll hear from the two coaches in tonight's game, Chris Borden from Cavalier and Bryce Laxdal from Northern Cast, after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Head to rjbroadcasting.com and get your free copy, the Digital Sports Guide. It's the winter sports guide for R&J Sports, and it's free, it's digital, and it's available on rjbroadcasting.com. The cover's blue, it's got great photos on it, and it's easy for you to download. Simply go to rjbroadcasting.com, click on the winter sports guide, or scan the QR code if you see it on the flyer or on our social media pages or on the screens. It's the Winter Sports Guide, R&J Sports 2023-24, available now, rjbroadcasting.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
See your local Farmers Union insurance agent, Jennifer Worley, in Cavalier.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
I should mention our pregame show is brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. IHRYinsurance.com. Welcome back to Northern Cast. We're getting ready for boys basketball with the Northern Cast Jaguars hosting the Cavalier Tornadoes. Chris Morton is coach of the Cavalier Tornadoes, who are off to a nice 4-0 start. Talk about your season so far.
Yeah, it's been a good start. The kids are really gelling well. I'm very proud of how they've come out and started the season. This is an expectation that we've had for the beginning of the season. We're moving the ball well. We're playing good defense, and we're really clicking right now. And this is something that we keep building on day in and day out. And each game we see more progress, and we're working towards our goals.
And something you have that you have not had in the past, as you told me earlier today, was you've got some height.
We got some height. I don't know what happened if we stretched them over the summer or whatever we did, but yeah, for years we've been short on height, and it's nice to have some height in here. And with the height, we've got the quickness still, so that's a pleasant.
Who are some of the people that have stood out for you so far this year?
Well, Talon Devine and Zach Anderson are definitely our leaders of the team for sure. Caden Giannis is another senior who's been a big contributor for us. JJ Thorpe has been really good at his backup role. His brother Brecken Thorpe he just works hard. He's a rebounding machine one night, and the next night he'll score 10, 12, and then the next night he's back to rebounding all the time. And then Ryan Pelletier is a sophomore, the 6'5", and he's been a very good addition into what we've been doing.
Does the switch to 3 classes, you're now in the 3rd class, still in Class B, does that improve your team's chances of possibly doing something in the postseason?
Well, I mean, I think it gives everybody a better chance, You're still getting quality basketball. That's one thing that all the other teams that we've talked to, through the evenings, we're still getting good quality basketball. I think there's opportunities now where maybe the kids are trying a little harder because they know they're not going into a school and going to get beat by 40 every night. So, yeah, I think there's more opportunities, and, good things will happen as long as you continue to work hard.
You take on Northern Cast tonight. What do you know about them?
Well, Bryce is a longtime friend, and he's done a great job down here. He's got a good group of kids. They work hard for him. They're very well disciplined and very well coached, and look forward to a really good battle tonight.
What will be the important things for you?
Turnovers and rebounds.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
That's Chris Morton, coach of the Cavalier Tornadoes. We'll continue with our pregame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Northern Cast as the Jaguars host Cavalier tonight. Bryce Laxall, the coach of the Northern Cast Jaguars. coming off a win Monday night against Langdon area Edmore Munich. Talk about that game.
Yeah, I thought we played really well. We accomplished a lot of the goals throughout the game, and that we ended up coming away with a win. We wanted to be physical with them, match their intensity, and all their. They obviously have a very good football program right now, and there's a lot of those same guys, so we knew they were going to be aggressive. We knew they were going to be physical, and one of our goals was to come out and match that, and I thought we did a nice job of that. And tonight we have another team that we know historically is very good at football and has a lot of really good athletes, so we kind of have a similar game plan tonight. We got to be physical. We got to be the first ones to boost balls and make sure that we box out every time. We got to chin every rebound, so very similar to terms of how we want to play physically.
How's your season gone so far?
That we've improved each game. This is only our fourth game. Right now we're sitting at 2-1. So it's kind of where we thought we could be right now, where we potentially could be, but there's a lot of room for improvement. So there's another opportunity tonight.
Who have been some of the guys that have stood out for you so far this year?
Lino Landon-Mosier, he's returning all-region, unanimous all-region. He averaged about 17 points a game last year. He's been great again this year. And then everybody else has been improved. We worked our butts off all summer long in the weight room and in the gym and going to team camps and just playing as much ball as we possibly could. And Trey Hussar has been playing really good. Keelan Munson had a double-double the first half out last game. I think he finished with 16 rebounds. So he's been really good. And Andrew Skank has brought energy for us at the point guard spot. And then Jacob Ryder's been really good off the bench, kind of the spark plug there. So right now it's been kind of a total team effort, and that's what you want. You want multiple guys that can do multiple things, so you're not as one-dimensional and easy to stop.
You mentioned a few things you wanted to be sure to do against Cavalier tonight. What are some other things?
They're really long and athletic. We got to do a good job of getting high hands in all our closeouts, making sure that we can contest the open shot. Right away, as soon as you catch the ball, that's as open as you're going to be. So we got to make sure we have hands in their shooter faces right away. Force them to the left, make sure we move our feet and body them up and chest drivers up right away so they can't get downhill into the rim. And just make sure they're one and done. Force everybody into tough shots to their offhand, and then make sure we finish the possession with a defense rebound.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
That's Bryce Laxall, coach of the Northern Cass Jaguars. We'll be back with the starting lineups as Northern Cass hosts Cavalier. Back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com. Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies, including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
And welcome back to Northern Cast. Joe Lancello with you. And let's go over the starting lineups right now for both teams. First of all, for the visiting Cavalier Tornadoes, they will have number 5, Zach Anderson, a 6-foot senior. Number 10 is Brecken Thorpe, a 6'1 junior. Number 11 is his older brother, J.J. Thorpe, a 5'10 senior. Talon Devine is a 6'3 senior, number 14. And number 21 is Ryan Pelletier, a 6'5 sophomore. Chris Morton is the coach of Cavalier. The Tornadoes 4-0 on the year. 3-0 in region and district play. And a pretty good turnout from Cavalier tonight for this game. It is a long trip, that's why the slightly earlier start time. Now for the Northern Cast Jaguars. They will have starting number 0 is Andrew Skank, a 5'9 senior, averaging 5.3 points a game, making 50% of his shots. Number 3 is Landon Moser, a 6'1 senior, the Jaguars' leading scorer, averaging 18 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 4.3 assists a game. Number 4 is Trey Huzar, a 6'3 junior, averaging 11 points, 4.7 assists, and 5.3 rebounds. Number 33 is Keelan Monson, a 6'3 junior, averaging 8.3 points and 10 rebounds a game. And number 35 is Devin Wolf, a 5'9 senior, looking for his first points of the season. Bryce Laxdal, the coach of Northern Cass. The Jaguars 2-1 on the year. They have yet to play a game in their new region in Class A under the realignment of North Dakota basketball from 2 classes to 3. The Jaguars without freshman Hudson Richel tonight. Somebody touched, oh, there we go, okay. And the tap controlled by Northern Cass. Jaguars going from left to right in the home white with black and gold. Wolf on the left wing. Finds Monson at the baseline. Here's a Moser 3, no good. And the offensive rebound for Huzar. Huzar to the basket, and a score! Trey Huzar opens the scoring, 2-0 Northern Cass. Here's a 3 from the top, off the bracket. By Devine, no good. And Skank with a rebound. I was going to say Caleb Engler has also been out for the entire season for Northern Cass. He averaged 10 points and 6 rebounds a game last year. First foul of the game called on Ryan Pelletier. That'll be his first foul, the first on the Tornadoes in this quarter. As Huszar at the line to shoot 2. Remember the rule change in basketball. When a team gets to 5 fouls in a quarter, that's when the double bonus goes into effect, the 2-shot penalty. And then the foul clock resets at the end of each quarter. Huszar with 1 of 2 and a 3-0 lead for Northern Cass. Anderson, his pass ricocheted off Wolf. Quick 2-on-1, and Huszar with a jam! Just over a minute played, 5-0 Northern Cass. Anderson crossing over into the lane. Ball poked away briefly, getting it back off for J.J. Thorpe with a 3 that's off the rim, no. And the ball goes to the Jaguars. No pressure defensively from Cavalier, playing in the traveling black with white letters and numbers and orange trim. Wolf looking for a cutter, finds Moser on top with a 3. That doesn't go. And the rebound for Zach Anderson. Anderson into the front court for Breckenthorpe. Older brother J.J. Thorpe. Devine left-hand dribble. J.J. Thorpe trying to go to the basket, got around Wolf. Reverse layup didn't go, and Wolf the rebound. Pass inside for Monson, tipped and taken away. First turnover of the game for either team. Devine driving, stops, pulls up, no. Rebound juggled. Anderson collects for Cavalier. And a pass tipped and taken away by Huszar. Going for another jam, was fouled. And Huszar to the line to shoot 2 with 5:35 to go in the quarter. Foul was on Talon Devine of Cavalier, his first and the team's second of the quarter. Huszar gets the roll. He's got all 6 Northern Cass points. Make that all 7. Two and a half minutes played in the opening quarter. J.J. Thorpe left of the lane, almost lost his balance. Running out of options, finds Breckenthorpe with 15 on the shot clock. Left corner, J.J. Thorpe, 3, no. And the rebound, Monson. Moser into the front court, pull-up jumper, and around and out. Offensive rebound for Monson, and he got fouled. Keelan Monson to shoot 2 after that foul on Talon Devine. That's his second and the team's third of the quarter. Moser's first free throw no good. He's a 66.7% free throw shooter. And timeout, Cavalier. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Northern Cass with a 7-0 lead over Cavalier. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, the letter I, banknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. .4:59 to go in the opening quarter. Monson's second free throw doesn't go. Missed them both. The offensive rebound for Landon Moser, and he'll go to the line. That foul on Ryan Peltier, that's his second and the team's fourth of the quarter. Moser with 2 free throws here. And every Cavalier foul after this will result in 2 free throws for Northern Cass, unless someone was fouled in the act of shooting a 3. Number 55, Ethan Longtime, a 6'2 senior, checks into the game for Cavalier. replacing Peltier. Second free throw short. Longtime got the rebound, fell down. Lost the ball to Huzar, who scores. And it's a 10-0 start for the Jaguars. Anderson finds Breckenthorpe. Anderson again. Devine thought about a three. Gives for J.J. Thorpe now with 8 on the shot clock. On a drive, no. And Monson with a rebound. 5-3, 8-3 rebounding edge make that for Northern Cass so far. Midway through the opening quarter. Right corner three is up and off by 55 Jacob Ryder, who just checked into the game for Northern Cass. Devine overshot the basket, and another rebound for Monson. Huzar for Moser. Fall away doesn't go. The rebound, Anderson. Tornadoes still looking for their first points more than halfway through the opening quarter. Devine, floater, short. Rebound Moser. And the Jaguars look to run. Skank from the right corner, off on the top. Huzar with a drive, no. And Longtime the rebound, and Longtime got bumped going after the rebound. Keelan Monson with the foul. That's his first, and the first on Northern Cass in the quarter with 3:12 to go. 10-0 Jaguars. Breckenthorpe into the lane. Anderson around a screen with a three. No. Skank the rebound. Ryder left corner three. Short. Rebound deflects to J.J. Thorpe. Thorpe outnumbered, waits for reinforcements. But Devine lost the dribble. Third Cavalier turnover. Moser in the right wing around a Monson screen. Pull-up jumper from 17, no, and Longtime with the rebound. Devine across midcourt, saw a gap, drives to the basket, and scores. So Cavalier finally onto the board with just over 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter, trailing 10-2. Huzar for Skank on the left wing, around a screen. Skank to the basket, short. Skank got his own rebound. Missed on the putback. Ball out of bounds, and it goes to Cavalier. Anderson to the left coffin corner, gives it off for J.J. Thorpe. Longtime out in the perimeter, pass down low for Breckenthorpe. Shot, no. And Moser took the rebound away from Thorpe. And Moser, seeing a gap, bounced the ball off a foot, but it wasn't his. Jaguars keep possession with 1:22 to go in the quarter and 20 seconds on the shot clock. 28 seconds on the shot clock. Monson for Moser. Around a Monson screen. Ryder left corner, on top for Monson. Trying to drive through the crowd, lays it up and in. Monson going up against Longtime. Big bulk advantage, and here's a pass picked off by Moser. Fourth Cavalier turnover of the quarter. Moser left wing, Ryder on top of the three, short. Devine rebounds. Devine around a screen. Found a way through, scores, and has a chance at a three-point play. Foul on Keelan Monson of the Jaguars, his second, and the team's second of the quarter. That gets Devin Wolf back into the game for the Jaguars, replacing Monson. Devine with a three-point play attempt. Shot was no good. The offensive rebound and a basket for Brecken Thorpe. Thorpe's first points. It's now 12-6. Shot clock off for the final seconds of the first quarter. Who's our holds? Now Moser with 10 seconds. Wolf left corner three. Bango! First three of the game for the Jaguars. And that will end quarter number one. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Northern Cass 15, Cavalier 6. Second quarter after this on yourliveevent.com.
And get your free copy, The Digital Sports Guide. It's the winter sports guide for R&J Sports, and it's free, it's digital, and it's available on rjbroadcasting.com. The cover's blue, it's got great photos on it, and it's easy for you to download. Simply go to rjbroadcasting.com, click on the winter sports guide, or scan the QR code if you see it on the flyer or on our social media pages or on the screens. It's the winter sports guide, R&J Sports 2023-24, available now, rjbroadcasting.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Cavalier on the inbound to start the second quarter, trailing 15-6. They gave up the first 10 points of the game to Northern Cass. Here's a Devine three that, yeah, you could say that was Devine. Devine was 7. Tornadoes within 6 at 15-9. Andrew Skenk with the basketball. Left corner, Wolf driving the baseline. Moser, right coffin, corner three is good. (18-9). Jaguars up by 9. Devine for Anderson. Around a long time screen. Pick and roll. Picked off by Skenk. 5th Cavalier turnover. Here's a drive and a basket by Moser. Moser with 6. 20-9 in favor of Northern Cass against a Cavalier team that came into the day undefeated. Devine, the floater in the lane is good. Devine with 9 of Cavaliers' 11. Wolf hands for Moser. Swing it back around. On the right side, Ryder. He's not afraid to shoot from 3. Neither is Moser. J.J. Thorpe the rebound for Cavalier. Tornado's a little more patient in running their offense. Devine to the lane. And fouled on the leaner. Foul on Trey Husar of Northern Cass, his first, and the first foul on the Jaguars in the quarter. Talon Devine 0 for 1 at the line. Will shoot 2 now. Coach Chris Morton of Cavalier was telling me that one of his players made 28,000 baskets over the summer. Not shot, made. And they couldn't have all been loitering around the basket, money-type shots. So that says something about how much his players are looking to improve as Devine makes 2 free throws, and the gap now 20-13. Nice baseline drive by Moser. Moser with 8. 22-13 in favor of Northern Cass. Pass into the lane for J.J. Thorpe. Can't get past Wolf. Tried that way, didn't work. And Ryder the rebound. And Ryder took a hard shove from Ethan Longtine. First foul on Longtine, the first on Cavalier in the quarter. Whoop. Somebody done something wrong somehow. Okay, now we're good to go. Skank, Wolf, Ryder, Husar, and Moser, the 5 on the floor for Northern Cass. Skank for Moser. Ryder. Around a screen, back for Skank. 16 on the shot clock. Moser around a Skank screen from 16, yes. Moser with 10 in the game, 9 in the quarter. And it's now an 11-point lead for Northern Cass. J.J. Thorpe driving, tried to shovel it for Longtine, who wasn't ready for it. 6 turnovers against Cavalier. Wolf into the lane. Skank on the top. Under 4.5 to go in the half. Husar bent to the arc on the left. Driving for the basket and scores. Husar with 11. 26-13 in favor of Northern Cass as we near the 4-minute mark in the second quarter. J.J. Thorpe looking for a cutter. Has to settle for Anderson on the top of the key. J.J. Thorpe again. 10 on the shot clock. Long time in the lane. Had the ball poked away. Back off for J.J. Thorpe, who hits a 3. The senior's first basket. Cavaliers within 10 with 3:35 to go in the half. Moser through the crowd. Wasn't able to convert, and Devine the rebound. Devine, 3 from the right wing, bango. 14 for Devine. 26-19, Northern Cass up as we near the 3-minute mark in the second quarter. Skank driving all the way and scoring. Andrew Skank's first points. 9-point Jaguar lead with under 3 to go in the half. Long time near the left corner. Pass intercepted by Husar. Husar on the gold rush. Nice work in a basket. Husar doing very well. Didn't try to force a layup or anything. Forced the defender to make a move and then was able to convert himself. 30-19. Right corner 3 by Anderson hit the top of the bracket and an offensive rebound for J.J. Thorpe. 15 on the shot clock. Devine around a screen. Pick and roll to Longtine. Overshot it. And the rebound, Devin Wolf. 2 minutes to go till halftime. Northern Cass by 11. Ryder with a 3. Around, no. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound, Bruckenthorpe. Anderson yo-yoing the dribble. Long three, good by Devine. 17 for Talon Devine. Moser found a gap beautifully and scores. Moser with 11 in the quarter and a 10-point lead. Moser with 12 in the ball game. Very fast moving first half. And a steal. Look out. And Cavalier wants a timeout. 52.3 to go in the half on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. Northern Cass in the lead, 34-22. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. This game's moved right along. 34-22 Northern Cass in the lead. Jaguars have not trailed. Devine open left corner. That's like a game of horse. Devine with 20. His team Cavalier with 25. Northern Cass is 34. 3-second difference in the game clock and the shot clock. So Skank will yo-yo the dribble. Hands for Moser. 10 on the shot clock. Around to who's our screen? The floater by Moser, no. Rebound J.J. Thorpe. We heard the horn for a shot clock violation. That really should have been a case like in soccer where you play the advantage rule because the other team got the rebound already. Are they going to put any more time back on the clock? That would only be fair. And they do, 2.8 seconds. And a heave by Devine, not quite. And we are at halftime. And Northern Cass with a very strong showing in the opening half, as they lead the undefeated Cavalier Tornadoes 34-25 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. Our halftime show after this on yourliveevent.com.
It's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
See your local Farmers Union Insurance agent, Jennifer Worley, in Cavalier.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Back at Northern Cast, Joe Lancello with you, and our halftime show is brought to you by Hunter Insurance. Hunter Insurance Agency is dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance request from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. Northern Cast broke to a 10-0 start, and there's been no catching them. The Jaguars led at 15-6 at the quarter. Their biggest lead was 26-13 in the second quarter. And their margin now is the same as it was after the first quarter, 9 points at 34-25. Pretty much a two-man offensive game for Northern Cass. Trey Huzar with 6 baskets, 3 of 4 at the line for 15 points. Landon Moser with a 3, 4 twos, 1 of 2 at the line for 12 points. Keelan Monson, a basket, 0 for 2 at the line for 2. Devin Wolf, a three-pointer for 3. Andrew Skank, a basket for 2. Jacob Ryder has played and has not scored. Northern Cass, 4 of 8 at the foul line, 50%. They've turned the ball over just twice in that opening half. And unofficially, 15 rebounds for the Jaguars, 4 on the offensive side. Northern Cass, 15 points in the first quarter, 19 in the second for their total of 34. For Cavalier, the Tornadoes led by Talon Devine, the senior, with 4 threes, 3 twos, 2 of 3 at the line for 20 points. J.J. Thorpe, a three-pointer for 3. Brecken Thorpe, a two-pointer for 2, and that is the Cavalier scoring. Zach Anderson and Ryan Peltier started, have not scored. Ethan Longtime has played and has not scored. Cavalier, 2 of 3 at the foul line, 66%. 7 turnovers against the Tornadoes, rather. And Cavalier, 16 rebounds unofficially, 3 on the offensive side. Cavalier, 6 points in the first quarter, 19 in the second for their total of 25. As far as fouls go, Devine and Peltier have 2 fouls apiece for Cavalier. Ryan Peltier started, had 2 fouls early and went to the benches, has not returned. And for Northern Cass, Keelan Monson with 2 fouls. And looking at the rankings from the North Dakota Sports Writers in Class B, Cavalier had received some votes in the poll that was released Monday. Bowman County leads the Class B poll with Sargent County 3rd, Langdon area, Edmore Munich 8th. Langdon area, by the way, a team that Northern Cass beat on Monday night. In the Class A boys basketball poll, Devils Lake remains the leader with Kindred 2nd, Grafton 3rd, followed by Central Cass in Beulah. Thompson getting votes also in the Class A boys basketball poll. And checking the girls basketball rankings, Thompson leads in Class A with Northern Cass 2nd. Kindred getting some votes. In Division B girls basketball, Langdon area, Edmore Munich, the number 1 team, with Mayport CG 3rd, Sargent County 4th, and Hatton Northwood 7th. Maple River getting some votes just outside the top 10. So Northern Cass has done a great job protecting the basketball. They've been the rebound battle almost even, and they're shooting very well. Moser and Huzar doing a very good job shooting, and Talon Devine for Cavalier with 20 points in the first half. He could use some help from his teammates. And our halftime show brought to you by Hunter Insurance. Hunter Insurance Agency, dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Northern Cass 34, Cavalier 25. We'll have the start of the second half after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hi.
Northern Cass with the basketball to start the second half. They'll be going from right to left in the home white with black and gold. Their original starting five on the floor: Skank, Moser, Huzar, Monson, and Wolf. And we've got a foul away from the ball on Keelan Monson, and that is his third. So Monson, the first player of the game to have 3 fouls. Cavalier with their original starting lineup as well. Anderson, Breckenthorpe, J.J. Thorpe, Devine, and Peltier. Peltier setting a screen for Devine, who shoots and scores. 22 for Devine. And Cavalier within 7, which is the closest they've been in a while. Northern Cass jumped to a 10-0 lead. Skank on the right wing. On top for Wolf. Now Huzar. Feeding Monson, who did well to hang on to it, but then he threw the ball away. Just the third turnover against Northern Cass in this game. Devine for Peltier on the right wing. To the baseline. Finds Devine. Ball poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Cavalier with 17 on the shot clock. Jacob Ryder, 55 into the game for Northern Cass, replacing Monson, who picked up his third foul. 12 on the shot clock. J.J. Thorpe holds, now drives, and travels. 9th Cavalier turnover. Minute and a half played, third quarter. Northern Cass in front, 34-27. Joe Lancello with you on YourLiveEvent.com. Moser for Skank on the right wing. Fake the three. Huzar driving and scoring. 17 for Huzar. 2 minutes played, third quarter. Cavalier trailing by 9. Tornadoes in the traveling black with orange and white. Peltier for Anderson. Back for Breckenthorpe. Finding room to drive, lost the dribble briefly. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson driving and scoring. First basket for Zach Anderson. 36-29 in favor of Northern Cass. Ryder near the left coffin corner. Skank from the right wing for Ryder. Monson still in the game despite the 3 fouls. It was Wolf who had checked out. Ball bounced out of bounds. It stays with the Jaguars with 14 on the shot clock. Ryder with a 3. No. Devine the rebound. Nice job by Peltier to concentrate on the ball. He wound up missing the shot, and Skank got the rebound. Moser crossing over in the lane. Fall away, gets the roll. Moser with 14. Back to a 9-point Northern Cass lead with 4.5 to go third quarter. Anderson for Peltier from the left corner. J.J. Thorpe hitting a 3. He's got 6, both from long range, both baskets from long range. 38-32 as we near the 4-minute mark in the third quarter. Nice job by Anderson to block the Huzar shot. Devine slipped and fell. Not hurt, and the Tornadoes keep possession. And a J.J. Thorpe drive for a basket. He's got 8. The Northern Cass lead down to 4 with 3:33 to go in the half, or third quarter rather. Skank. Moser with the 3, bango. Moser up to 17 now. And Northern Cass by 7 with 3:13 to go in the third. Devine on the right wing. Breckenthorpe finds the cutting Anderson. Almost the slipping and falling Anderson. Breckenthorpe, shot clock at 10. Breckenthorpe trying to move on Skank. Finally got free and scores. Breckenthorpe with 4. 41-36. Ryder for Monson. Huzar driving and fouled. Trey Huzar to the line. Zach Anderson, the foul for Cavalier. His first and the first team foul on the Tornadoes in the third quarter. First free throw by Huzar off the bracket. Andrew Skank checks out, and Devin Wolf is back in the game for Northern Cass. And Huzar gets 1 of 2. Jaguars shooting .500 from the line tonight, 5 of 10. And they're up by 6. Devine. And the rebound goes into the hands of Moser. Wolf, left corner, wide open three, overshot it. Anderson the rebound. Breckenthorpe for Anderson around his screen. Free throw line jumper, yes. Zach Anderson with 4. And the Tornadoes within 4 with 1:45 to go in the third. Moser with a nice drive and a basket. Moser with 19. 44-38, 6-point Jaguar lead. J.J. Thorpe. Cuts back to the basket, nice pass for his brother Breckenthorpe. Shot clock at 10. Peltier scores. First basket for the sophomore Ryan Peltier. 44-40, just over a minute to go in the third. Ryder. Huszar looking to post up, fouled. Trey Huszar to the line again. Foul on Zach Anderson of Cavalier. It's his second, the team's second of the third quarter. And Huszar hit the first of 2. Puts him at 19 for the night. Came in averaging 11. And he made them both. 46-40. Northern Cass in front. They've led coast to coast. Anderson. Around his screen, backs up for a 3. Around and out, offensive rebound for Breckenthorpe. Just the 4th offensive board of the game for Cavalier. 3 from the left, off the bracket. Scramble for the rebound, and it's retrieved somehow by J.J. Thorpe. And Cavalier take a timeout just to make sure they don't lose possession. 17.8 to go in the third quarter. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. 46-40 Northern Cass. Back after this.
Berkmeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, the letter ibanknorth.com, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Final seconds of the third quarter. Shot clock is off. Pass down low for Peltier, did well to stay in bounds, and Monson did well to block the shot. Skank's pass picked off, Devine with a heave. Oh! And that's the end of the third quarter. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. After 3, Northern Cass 46, Cavalier 40. Back after this on yourliveevent.com.
BK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
Cavalier has 2 timeouts remaining. Northern Cass has not used one in this game. Moser with 20 points. Huzar with 20. Moser's going to start the third quarter with a break because I don't think he's been off the court until now. Cavalier with Anderson, Breckenthorpe, J.J. Thorpe, Peltier and Devine, their original starting 5, and these guys have gone most of the game. Devine with a drive and a basket. Devine with 24, 46-42. The Cavalier Tornadoes, who have not trailed, not led in this game, I should say, now within 4. Devin Wolf on the right wing. Moser into the lane. And the rebound ricochets to Breckenthorpe. Zach Anderson. Hands for J.J. Thorpe. Devine. He'll take a long 3 from the left and hit it. Devine makes it a 1-point game. And Northern Cass will use their first timeout. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Northern Cass 46, Cavalier 45. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com. Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. The closest Cavalier had been was 0-2 early on. They're within a point now with 6:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Huzar shot didn't go, and the rebound for Breckenthorpe. Cavalier hasn't panicked. They've just been playing their game. Devine for Anderson. Anderson left-hand dribble in the lane. Off for J.J. Thorpe. Breckenthorpe, shot clock at 11. J.J. Thorpe driving. Missed but a foul. And J.J. Thorpe to the line with 6:03 to go in regulation. Andrew Skink with the foul, his first, and the first on the Jaguars in the quarter. J.J. Thorpe ties the game. First time we've been tied. Skink comes out. Devin Wolf back into the Jaguar lineup. J.J. Thorpe with 9 and with 10. And Cavalier with their first lead, 47-46. Right corner 3 from Reiner off the side of the glass. Offensive rebound, Moser, put back, no. And a rebound, Breckenthorpe. Anderson high in the right. To the baseline, to the top for J.J. Thorpe. 9 on the shot clock. Devine. Thorpe open three, in and out. And Anderson an offensive rebound. J.J. Thorpe to the block. Anderson left wing three off the bracket. And Moser rebounds. Almost 5 minutes to go in regulation. Northern Cass for the first time trailing. Monson couldn't get through. And Cavalier with a basketball. Devine. Nice pass for Peltier to score. 49-46. That was Peltier's second bucket of the game. He's got 4. Moser from the baseline. And Cavalier able to get to that ball, and J.J. Thorpe the rebound. Tornadoes up 3. Devine. Around a Brecken Thorpe screen. Devine with a 3. Doesn't get it. Rebound Wolf. And a short timeout by Northern Cass. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbankindy.com. Cavalier 49, Northern Cass 46. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Northern Cass led by 13 at one stage in the second quarter. But Cavalier, to their credit, did not panic. And they're now up by 3, more than halfway through the fourth quarter. Wolf, Ryder, Monson looking to post up and lost the ball. 5th Northern Cass turnover. J.J. Thorpe high left, 3.5 to go in regulation. Anderson. J.J. Thorpe. Devine. Baseline drive by Anderson. Couldn't quite pull off the circus play, and Huzar with the takeaway. Moser, step back 3, no. And the rebound, the ball will stay with Northern Cass. 3:06 to go in regulation. Wolf on the inbound. Moser left corner 3, high off the bracket, no good. Rebound tipped. Monson had it briefly, but it's run down by J.J. Thorpe. Devine. Under 3 to play in regulation. Anderson to the basket, did lose it to Moser. And Moser lays it up and in. 49-48. 21 for Landon Moser. 2.5 to go in regulation. Devine. Around a Peltier screen. Gives for Peltier and awfully deep and threw it away. 12 turnovers against Cavalier. And timeout Northern Cass. 2:16 to play on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. 1 point Cavalier lead. Back after this.
Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Each team now with 2 timeouts to go for the final 2:16 of regulation. Moser with a chance, and the Jaguars with a chance to go back in the lead. Wolf on the left wing. Hussar posting up. Shot too hard. Monson the rebound, no. Rebound tip comes to Moser. Fresh shot clock and a foul with 1:53 to play. Not a shooting foul. It's on Zach Anderson, his third. Just the first foul against Cavalier in the fourth quarter. Bonus dot imminent for either team. Bingo! As Moser hits a three. 51-49. Second lead change. J.J. Thorpe holding high right. Trying to get it to Anderson, but Hussar got in the way and a foul. Well, they're going to call it a held ball. While that does favor Northern Cass, the arrow is something you want to have late in the game. And as far as Bryce Laxall and the Jaguars are concerned, the ball was theirs anyway. Northern Cass on the inbound, 1:20 to go in the fourth quarter and a 2-point lead. Anderson went for the steal. Ryder left corner. Back for Hussar and now Moser. Moser holding, thinking. Ryder's been left open in the left corner. Shot clock at 10. Ryder thought about the three, no. Moser didn't think about the three, didn't get it. Scramble for the rebound. And that will be Cavalier ball. .9 to go in regulation. Northern Cass by 2. J.J. Thorpe across midcourt for Devine. Interesting. And what a steal! Hussar seals it! 53-49. In and out. Rebound J.J. Thorpe. And he hits a three. And it's 53-52, timeout Cavalier. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Back after this. Bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. 13.1 to play in regulation. Northern Cass a 1-point lead inbounding against the full court press. And Devine commits the foul right away. That's his third. It's just the second in the quarter. The bonus is not imminent for either side, as Miles Froelich, a 5'7" sophomore, is in the game for the first time. He may be the designated hacker as far as we can tell. If we get into a situation where Northern Cass has to do the fouling. This foul is on Zach Anderson, his fourth, team's third. So they've got one more to give, and then the bonus. Wolf couldn't hang on to the inbound, and we got a foul on the scramble for the ball. This is on Devine, and that's his fourth foul. 8.7 to go in regulation. The Tornadoes got to be a little careful on who fouls because Anderson and Devine both with 4 each. Jaguars inbounding against the full court press. They actually do not have to get it. Technically, they don't have to get it across midcourt. Long ball in for Wolf. He'll hold it. And a held ball. Anderson tied up the ball. And again, we talked about the arrow. That's in Cavalier's favor now with 6.2 to go in regulation. Cavalier take their last time out on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. 53-52 Northern Cass. The finish after this.
Believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Even as a kid.
At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Keelan Monson back into the game for Northern Cass. And a foul right away by Jacob Ryder. That'll be his first, just the second foul on Northern Cass in the quarter rather. So we could see some more heck-a-whammy here. 5.1 to go. And Moser with a nice job to get in and get a held ball with Devine. And the arrow now favors Northern Cass. Inbound at the hash mark. 4.2 seconds to go in regulation. Jaguars holding on to a 1-point lead. Cavalier out of timeouts. Northern Cass has 2. A foul will put Northern Cass at the line. They better get the ball in. They could use the timeout. It was about to be a 5-second call, but the Jaguars call timeout. 4.2 to go in regulation. 53-52 Northern Cass on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com.
Of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
Throw in is and Miles Froelich took a pretty good shot there as he was fouled by Devine. That is his 5th foul, so he will be disqualified from the game with 3.2 seconds to play in regulation. 27 points for Talon Devine. Boy, oh boy, did Froelich take a bump. Ethan Longtime will come into the game to replace Devine. Well, the guy fouled out. You've got to have him come in. The officials, I think, at first might have been thinking that was just a run-of-the-mill substitution, but when a guy fouls out of the game, you got to replace him right away. Here is Froelich, his first time at the free throw line this season. Again, it was a 2-shot foul because that's now 5 team fouls on Cavalier. So the penalty in effect. And Cavalier does not have a timeout. Remember, free throw good. Monson comes into the game. That's why the stoppage. Northern Cass going to use some full court pressure now. And Anderson was grabbed while he was shooting a 3. Okay, they're going to say he was not in the act of shooting. Ryder commits the foul, his 2nd. 3rd team foul against the Jaguars. 1.9 to go. And one pass too many, and Northern Cass will come away with a win. Northern Cass with a 54-52 win on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. We'll come back and talk to some of the coaches and folks involved in this game after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Ryder Burris. I'm confident on the ice. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkmeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
And we are back. Joe Lancello along with Trey Hussar from the Northern Cass Jaguars. Winners tonight, 54-52. Talk about going through those final couple of minutes.
Oh, boy. We knew it was going to be a gritty couple last minutes. They're a good team. Number 14, he was cooking, had 27 on our heads. He was our main guy to stop within the last 4 or 5 second half. But taking care of the ball, Landon made a couple of great big shots, playing solid defense. You know, it's kind of been our MO of the season, and it showed tonight.
You had a slam, and I think that made the score of a 4-point game in your favor, and I think I'd actually said game over, and they didn't think it was.
No, it was not over. I don't know, got a steal, got a dunk. Those are cool. But we were focused on winning the game, had to buckle down for the last 50 seconds or so, and they made it really interesting. They played hard, and yeah.
So you're 3-1 now in the season. What's been the keys to that hot start?
Defense and teamwork have been two really big things. We've always had a positive attitude, even in the last minute and a half when things might not have been going our way completely. We stayed up, and we played great defense. Cavalier was averaging like 70 points a game in the state, and we held them to 52. It says something.
And you held them to what they normally allow in a game, or pretty close to it. So that's pretty critical too. And something else, you guys did not turn the ball over very often.
No, a little bit different from last year, but taking care of the ball is something we worked on really hard this summer. We were all in the gym this summer, and it's paid off.
Okay, Trey, who's our energy player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And just hang on here, we'll have a T-shirt for you from the folks at Enbridge. Slightly early Christmas gift, perhaps.
Oh, yeah. Merry Christmas to everyone, obviously. Hope everyone has a happy holidays. This is a good Christmas gift.
All right, Trey Huszar of Northern Cast, thanks very much. And we'll continue with our post-game show on YourLiveEvent.com as Northern Cast the winner, 54-52 over Cavalier. Back after these words.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Ryder Burris. I'm confident on the ice. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
And back at Northern Cast on our post-game show, I'm Joe Lancel along with Bryce Laxo, the coach of the Northern Cast Jaguars, winners 54-52 over a previously undefeated Cavalier team. Quite a performance by you guys.
Oh no, we found a way to get it done. Like we kind of jumped out to a nice lead at the beginning. We were feeling pretty good with ourselves, and Cavalier, being the type of competitors they are and the type of winners that they are, they're used to winning, and they didn't get rattled, and they put a great run on us, especially in the second half, and we just made enough plays down the stretch to get it done. And you got to figure out a way to win those close ones. So that's just a confidence boost here going into the rest of the year to figure that out, to get it done. They took the lead. It didn't really look great for us. We didn't hang our heads. We made enough plays, and I'm just really proud of our guys for battling and gutting that one out.
Miles Froelich maybe ought to get a game ball or a Purple Heart or something like that. As we were talking during the break, he had come into the game late after not playing in the first three quarters, made a very nice catch, got hit pretty hard. I mean, that was a pretty solid foul. Still came back to make one of two free throws to seal it for you.
Yeah, Miles is a guy, we know he's one of our best free throw shooters. The catch on that was unbelievable. Talon's a great football player, and the ball was over top of him, and Miles had to go catch it. He had to go high point it, and not only make the catch, but to hang on to it and get that foul. He banged his elbow pretty good. I think he was kind of still rubbing that off. Usually he's money. He's a great free throw shooter. That's why he had the opportunity to get in there. And you never know when you're sitting on the bench when you're going to be called on. That's why we tell our guys always stay focused, stay in the game, call out the defensive sets, call out help side, call out shots so you're engaged, you're ready to go, because you never know when your number is going to get called. And Miles did a great job of stepping up and knocking down that free throw. And then we were lucky enough, we still had some fouls to give, so they couldn't get anything going right at the hoop. But it was a total team effort. We were down a couple guys tonight, and we had a lot of guys step up, and we kind of grinded it out and got it done, and I'm just really proud of this team.
And Landon Moser, 24 points. Trey Huszar, 22. But certainly the other fellas did their jobs as well. Andrew Skank and Devin Wolf with some good passes, and also Jacob Ryder.
Yeah, those three guys, they all know their roles, right? They're all stars in their role, and everybody has to have a different role on the team. Not everybody gets to shoot 20 times. That's kind of the role right now of Landon. Obviously, he's a stud. He's our go-to guy, and then Trey's kind of filled that Robin role right now, and he's being great like that. But we need a couple more guys to step up and score. That's really what sets you apart is you got 4 or 5 guys that are around that 10-point mark rather than 2 in the 20s. We need to spread the wealth a little bit. We got to figure out a way to get 2 guys going. Down in Carrington next week, we play a really good Stanley team and a really athletic Ned Rose team, and we got to come ready to play after Christmas break here.
Caleb Engel's been hurt, or Enger has been hurt for you. How soon does he come back?
He'll come back about the end of January. He'll be back, so we were out with him tonight, and then Hudson Rachel is out tonight too, so that's 2 starters that we're down. But like we said, we had Devin step in and play good. That's his first career start, and he was awesome for us. Really nice driving kicks. He played really good defense. We put him in there late in the 4th quarter when we were struggling to get stops, and we told him to chest his guy up, and he was fabulous at it. He was awesome. For a guy that doesn't play, he played I think 2 minutes last game. He probably played 24 tonight. And he doesn't hang his head. He comes to work every day. He comes to every practice all summer, works his tail off. So it was really fun to see him, step up in a game like this and, contribute in a bigger way on the minute-wise than he normally does. He's always a great leader for us off the court and the things you don't see, but it was really fun to see him compete today on the court.
Bryce Laxall, congrats on the win tonight. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll see you again soon.
Hey, thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
Bryce Laxall, coach of the Northern Cass Jaguars, winners 54-52 tonight over Cavalier on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. We'll run down the individual scoring and have our precision play of the game brought to you by RDK Enterprises after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
And welcome back to Northern Cass. Joe Lancello with you on our post-game show as the Northern Cass Jaguars defeated Cavalier 54-52. Cavaliers' first loss of the season after 4 straight victories. Northern Cass improving to 3-1 on the year. To run down the game, Northern Cass jumped to a 10-0 lead. They led at 15-6 at the quarter. Their biggest lead was 26-13 in the second quarter, and they led it by 9 at the half, 34-25. Cavalier came back in the second half. After 3 quarters, they cut the gap to 6, 46-40. And then in that fourth quarter, Cavalier would actually take the lead on a couple of J.J. Thorpe free throws to make it 47-46. And then a basket by Ryan Pelletier made it 49-46 in the Tornadoes' favor. But Northern Cass would come back with a basket, and then Landon Moser with a 3 to make it 51-49. Trey Huzar had a steal and was fouled with 1:23 to play. Then Huzar with a slam dunk. I talked to him about that just a couple of moments ago with 23 seconds to play. And it was a 4-point lead. I thought that would be at a 53-49. It looked like that might be enough. But the new foul rule is coming into effect. As far as fouls, 5 fouls per quarter. That determined whether a team goes into the 1-and-1. And there was a little bit of that. And then there was also a held ball call with 4.2 seconds. There was a held ball call that went against the Jaguars, but then the Jaguars got a held ball of their own with 4.2 seconds to play. And when the Jaguars inbounded it, Miles Froelich, who had just been in the game, made a great catch of a cross-court inbound pass from in front of the Cavalier bench on the far side. And he took a pretty good bump. I mean, he will know that he was fouled for sure. Nothing cheap about that. And then with all that going to the free throw line, because that was the 5th team foul against Cavalier, and Froelich going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He missed the first but made the second to make it a 2-point lead for Northern Cass, and they hold on to that 54-52. Running down the scoring for Cavalier, Talon Devine, who committed that late foul, which forced him to foul out of the game, actually, with 3.2 seconds of play. But he was just about it, Mr. Everything for Cavalier. 5 threes, 5 twos, 2 of 3 at the foul line, 27 points for the senior. J.J. Thorpe, 3 threes, a 2, 2 of 2 at the line for 13. Zach Anderson, 2 baskets for 4. Ryan Pelletier, 2 baskets for 4. Brecken Thorpe, 2 baskets for 4. Ethan Longtime played and did not score. Cavalier, 4 of 5 at the foul line. They did not get many free throws, obviously. And 13 turnovers against Cavalier, and the Tornadoes with 29 rebounds unofficially, 7 on the offensive side. Cavalier 6 points in the first quarter, 19 in the second, 15 in the third, 12 in the fourth for their total of 52. For Northern Cass, the Jaguars, Landon Moser with 3 threes, 7 twos, 1 of 2 at the foul line for 24 points. Trey Huzar with 8 baskets, 2 or 3 of them slam dunks, and 6 of 8 at the foul line for 22 points. Devin Wolf with a 3-pointer for 3 in what Coach Bryce Laxall said was his first varsity start. Keelan Mountain a basket over 2 at the line for 2. Andrew Skenk a basket for 2. Miles Froelich 1 of 2 at the line for 1. And Jacob Ryder did not score. Northern Cass 8 of 14 at the foul line, 57.1%. 6 turnovers against Northern Cass compared to 13 against Cavalier. And the Jaguars 23 rebounds unofficially, 8 on the offensive side. Northern Cass 15 points in the first quarter, 19 in the second, 12 in the third, 8 in the fourth for their total of 54. Northern Cass 3-1 on the year now. The Jaguars will play next Thursday against Stanley, and that game will be in Carrington. Cavalier now 4-1 on the year. They will play on Wednesday night at Hatton Northwood against Benson County. And that is, Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planning updates, information, questions, contact RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton, 701-636-2119, or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. Precision Play of the Game, I'm going to have to go with that inbound pass. That was caught by Miles Froelich. He held on to the ball, even though he got fouled hard, and then came on to make 1 of 2 free throws to seal a Northern Cass victory. Precision Player of the Game brought to you by RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. And that is going to do it for us tonight from Northern Cast. Thanks very much to Bryce Laxdal and all the folks here at Northern Cast for the facilities and hospitality. Thanks to our sponsors. They allow us to bring you high school basketball on yourliveevent.com. We hope you will remember our sponsors with your patronage, even if it's just to stop in and say hi and thanks. And thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm going to be off Your Live Event on a break of my own, and I'll be back with you again in the new year. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here, Northern Cast 54 and Cavalier 52. Have a good night. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.